Hey, why don't we go fishing? Come on. Well, good morning, folks. I don't know if you can see me. It's pretty dark still, but we're here on Dickinson Bayou this morning. Basically going to be testing the swim jigs and the new turbo bullet too. But I got down in here early so I could throw a buzzbait for a little bit, see what happens, and hopefully get something to blow up on the buzzbait. But bayous this time of year, this is brackish water. They can be real tough. They can be just as tough as any lake or anything in the dog days of summer. So, got some high hopes. We'll find out. So, hang in there. Get ready to go over here, and there's a light over here. So, I'm gonna throw that buzzbait around that light and see if something to bite. Oh, there was a blow up. Listen. I think another one just followed it. Didn't blow up on it, but it followed it. This isn't a bass, folks. This is a big redfish. Big redfish. Get the net. That's all right. That's one thing about fishing the bayou. Come here, Mr. Redfish. Come here, Mr. Redfish. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, dog, you eat that thing. He eat my turbo buzz. Look at that. He's got almost got the blade in his mouth. If I can find some pliers here, I'm going to reach down in there and come in and bring them pliers. Yeah, I got some pliers. All right. You calm down a second, and we'll get that out of your mouth. There we go. That's a good way to start off. Good way to start off. Alrighty then. Turbo Buzz 1, redfish 0. Well, no, I guess it's 1 and 1 because that one blew up on it back here. I don't know if that was a redfish or a bass. This is a bass. Yeah, look at there. Bayou bass. Buzz bait. That's what makes these bayous so much fun. You don't know what you're going to catch, folks. There's a fish. There's a swim spin fish. Oh, buddy. I believe it's a redfish. Yeah. Not quite as big as a first one, I think. Come on now. Come on now. Look there. Old swim spin to catch a redfish too, won't it? He engulfed it too. He was ready for it. Come here. Come here, Mr. Redfish. Come on, I got you hit. Give up. There we go. Alright. Oh. Boy, I tell you, if you want a good fight, you can't beat a redfish. Boy, oh boy, did you inhale that. Come on now. You get it out of you. Now I did it. There we go. Another big redfish on a swim spin. Well, hey there, folks. I'm already back at the hacienda. Didn't stay very long this morning. In fact, I packed it up about 9:30 and headed back to the house. Biggest reason was it was just the tail end of the outgoing tide this morning, and as soon as the water stopped moving, there was no fish activity, and I didn't get any more bites. I tried for about a half hour, 45 minutes after the water quit moving, and it was just dead. And I actually waited too long to put the Turbo Bullet 2 on. I was throwing that in the slack tide, and though I had a fish appear to chase it, I don't know, that was about it. Now, I started out the morning with a Turbo Buzz. Those of you not familiar with the Turbo Buzz, it's a blade inside a blade design. The big blade rotates counterclockwise or clockwise, and the small blade rotates counterclockwise, so they're rotating against each other. It really throws water everywhere. It has a clacker. I'm sure on the video you're going to be able to hear it. It's a really neat design I came up with, and I'm kind of pleased with it. It's caught me a lot of good fish, a lot of big fish, and I caught a couple fish on it this morning. I caught a redfish and a bass. One of the baits I was testing was the swim spin, and if you haven't seen the swim spin, it's a swim jig with a spinner blade attached off the back. I've got this little arm that I've made, and this one kind of got bent up a little bit. That redfish I caught on it kind of bent it up a little bit, but it's a arm comes off, and that keeps the hook clear. I started off attaching the blade to the hook, and that actually could have hindered, good hookups. So I come up with this shaft, or whatever you want to call it, that attaches down kind of like a trailer, and the blade's off the back. Now, difference between this one and some of the other ones I've already tested was I was started out using willow blades, and this here is not a Colorado, but an Indiana blade. And this really looks like a fish swimming in the water. I mean, that blade just does its job. And it fooled a redfish. I had one other good hit on it and missed him. I don't know how I missed it as hard as he hit it, but that's what happens. So, it wasn't a bad morning. Wasn't a great morning. I caught 3 fish. I caught 2 real nice redfish and a bass. So, I'm going to call it a win. Might go back in the morning for another short session. I'm going to check the tides and see what the tides look like. If the tide's going to be moving a little longer in the morning, I'll head back down in the morning. So until next time, tight lines, and hey, take a kid fishing. Bye.